Hi. Let me show you how to have a conversation with ChatGPT. Now, we all know that you can have a talk with it using the keyboard. For example, here's a ChatGPT browser window. I'll just type hello and it will answer. And we all know you can do that. You already probably do that as one of my Japanese students in Japanese. ChatGPT is amazing. But as a student of English, what you should know if you don't already is that you can actually talk to it using your phone or any mobile device, but especially with your phone, it's really, really handy. So let me show you what's happening here by going to my uh, phone on my other computer. So let's watch what's actually happening on my phone. This is all happening over here. Okay, so let's come over here. And here's ChatGPT on my phone. And like I just did before, okay, I just asked it, hello. Hello, Jose. How can I assist you directly today? Now, if you look over here, if you can follow my icon, there's a headphone icon down here, right down there. Okay, there's a headphone icon down there. Now, that's the one you use so you can have a voice conversation. You can use this microphone icon and it will let you speak directly into the typing field, but ChatGPT's answers are still going to be text. If you use the headphone icon, it'll actually speak to you in text. And sorry, it'll actually speak to you with a voice. Well, let's try this, okay? It's a little bit cloudy today, comma, and I feel a little bit weird.
I see. Cloudy days can sometimes affect our mood. What's making you feel weird?
I don't like cloudy days. They're very gray and not very happy.
Cloudy days can indeed feel a bit gloomy. Is there something specific you usually do to brighten up your day when it's cloudy?
And you can see that it actually understands what I'm saying. Now, when you push that red X, that red off button, okay, you can see your entire text. What's really great about this is that if you team up with your computer and the phone and you use them at the same time, you can actually get what you're saying and what ChatGPT is saying in your ear and in your eyes at the same time. So when you're just speaking English, she's only going to answer you with her voice. Okay. Now, if you come back over here and you refresh this, okay, I go Command R, it'll show up on your browser as well too. So then you can actually hear it and you can see it at the same time. Let me continue this, okay? Let me go back to my phone and I'll continue that conversation I was just having. I'll press that headphone icon again, and what you'll see is me talking to ChatGPT, but by pushing the Command R for Macintosh or Control R for Windows, you can actually see what you just said, which is what ChatGPT thinks you said, which is very important because it might not be what you meant to say. But more importantly, you can see what he or she, ChatGPT, is saying to you so you can understand it a little better. So let me continue with this, okay? I want to talk about National Hockey League Stanley Cup playoff championships.
The Stanley Cup playoffs are always an exciting time for hockey fans. Which team are you rooting for this year?
My hometown team is the Vancouver Canucks.
That's great. The Vancouver Canucks have had some memorable playoff runs in the past. How do you think they'll perform this year?
Well, they're having a little problem with their goaltender, and their offense could use a little bit more punch, but I think they'll do well.
It sounds like the Canucks have some challenges to overcome, but with determination and teamwork, they might surprise everyone. What changes do you think they need to make to improve their performance?
And as I just did there, I hit the X button, it returns to the screen. What I was doing was that as soon as I finished saying what I wanted to say, Then I would check the screen to see that ChatGPT was thinking about its answer. And then I would hit Command R or Control R on my screen. So let's just look at the main points of this again, okay? When you're doing a voice chat with ChatGPT, what you want to do is open ChatGPT on your mobile device. This is something you cannot do yet on a computer browser. Okay, the computer browser is not capable of doing this. You have to do it on an Android phone or an Apple iPhone. And once you've opened it on the mobile device, what you want to look for is the headphone icon to the right of the typing field, not the microphone icon. That'll work in a different way. I can show you that later on, but you want the headphone icon. Now, for you, okay, it's going to be a lot harder than it is for me because English is my native language. But think about what you want to say completely. Try not to make it too long a sentence. You can see that ChatGPT will understand even short sentences. Talk about something that you really like talking about, that you understand well. For me, one of my hobbies is sports, and especially as a Canadian, I like ice hockey, and it's the Stanley Cup, the championship playoffs right now. Think about it clearly, rehearse it in your head as much as you can, and say it as smoothly and clearly as you can. Okay. Sometimes ChatGPT might not understand what you're saying, so just try to repeat it. And also, too, don't forget about little things like, I'm sorry, let me say that again. That actually gives ChatGPT a hint that it was not their fault that they didn't understand what you said, that you recognize it. So all of these little parts of conversation become really, really important because you're not talking to a human being that can get that through gestures or through facial expressions. Try to speak as clearly as you can. Okay. There are a few more parts to this whole process, but that's basically what you want to do. You want to use the headphone icon and just do the best you can. If you have any problems with it, come to me, use my email, and let's discuss how we can make this work for you well as a tool for learning how to speak English. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.